What is going on, guys? Judo, Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video featuring the best attack strategy at Town Hall 11. You guys have been asking for more Town Hall 11 content. We have shown on the channel recently, but in this war, Elite Gaming had a ton of attacks tearing apart bases. It will help you to get the 3 stars like none other. With LavaLoon, we have a lot of different methods. We're going to show you a few different ones in this video. The first one being the Sui Hero. You can see that the Queen already has taken out 2 air defense by herself. That is amazing. The king is going to work down that side, take down a Tesla wizard tower, some of the trash buildings. But with the Sui Hero method, you do have to think about balloon pathing. It's not quite as easy. You can take more balloons because of that, which is a good thing, but you have to control their pathing. Hence why Zeus in this attack came from around the entire base. Notice at the west of the base, that battle blimp coming in towards the single inferno, just a tank more than anything else, so that then balloons could spread in from each and every angle, then merge together in the center of the base, get that eagle artillery, move through towards the final defenses. If you are choosing a Sui Hero method, you will have to think about balloon pathing, and you're going to have to come in with a wider angle in terms of your LavaLoon attack. It is better that you can maximize on the balloons. That's the prime reason for using the Suicide Hero method. Are you really going to commit that amount of troops and get the benefit from it? As you can see in this one, we're coming with a similar attack, but slightly different use of the battle blimp, and then we have a kill squad method using the wall wrecker next. So in this one, just look at what we can get from this area. Now, the objectives do change in terms of your kill squad, but it's all about what you can get to with minimum use of troops. So the queen and king able to tank for the queen, she is then able to take down some archer towers, but the battle blimp can then get that little bit deeper with dragons inside of it. It can take out the queen, and a couple of balloons help to take out the defenses in that area. That is perfect, guys. With just the heroes and the battle blimp, we've taken out the queen, a ton of defenses, and carved a little bit of a path towards the west of the base. Now, we do have to make sure, as you can see, that there are a set of balloons coming in from the south. That just means we can be assured that the balloons will go to the center, or a section of them. You can see the ones that came in a little bit more western from their deployment go straight into the eagle artillery because the defenses on the south have already been taken out. I hope that makes sense. Drop down in the comments if you do have any questions. Obviously, as ever, make sure to smash that like button if you do find these videos helpful. You will have noticed the Inferno Tower on the right hand side also needed a section of balloons to come in order to get that down. Moving to the back end, the single Infernos aren't quite as bad for the balloons. Obviously, that is a bit more troublesome for lava hounds, hence why you want your balloons in quickly to try and take them down. Against this base, it didn't matter. And the Teslas on the back end, had we known they were there, we could have saved some balloons, snuck them in. If you can get balloons directly on top of Teslas, they will get crushed to the ground pretty quickly, guys. So make sure you're keeping that in mind. But that is, in a nutshell, the Sui method in terms of what you want to do for your deployment. You will have to think about that wider approach. Now we have an example using the wall wrecker, pressing in with a kill squad, and you'll notice how the deployment of the LavaLoon is completely different in this attack. Let's watch it. Setting the funnel very slightly, just with the odd troops. Again, maximum efficiency, minimum effort. Always taught that in Judo. It applies to everything. Clash of Clans is exactly the same, guys. Use the minimum amount of troops to get the most amount of value. Wall Wrecker is going to press right the way in. You will see we'll get to the Eagle Artillery, we'll get to the CC, and we will get to that Queen. Not to mention, in the south of the base, all of the defenses are down so that we can control the balloons a little bit better. We can use more of that approach in which you would normally have in a traditional LavaLoon, notice how they're coming in a little bit more surgical in this point. Now we still do need to path to these defenses in the middle, so you do need a little bit more of an arch, but it doesn't have to be as big as what you do with the Sui method. So you can see the balloons do get to that point. As they then move up to the north and they start providing coverage for each other, you can then start to bring them balloons in. So we're not just bringing balloons across the entire side. You do have to wait until your balloons or lava hounds, if they're still up, move across to that side of the base, and then they have a bit of cover. You can maximize your DPS. If you're just bringing troops in from every angle of the base, you're giving the defenses time to shoot and pick off all of the different troops. That's obvious stuff, guys, but obviously do think about it as well. You're going to have to wait until balloons come across. Some of them will be tanking, and you've got free damage there as your balloons sneak across and just start taking out defenses. Let's show you one more attack, and then we will wrap up this video. This is actually a fantastic minor hit. Maybe we'll show you that in another video. Who knows, guys? DJ, a massive expert at this game, such a variety of strategies, and that minor hit was fantastic. Anyways, this one again, the Sui Hero method, I'd like to say that probably that's your best approach at the moment. Now check this one out. Again, we're not getting any of them key objectives you would think of CC and Queen, things like that. However, we're going to get 2 wizard towers, archer towers. We did get the mortar there as well. I know that's nothing in terms of damage onto the balloons, but it does skew pathing a little bit. Had the balloons have been coming towards these wizard towers, it would have given them a bit more damage. You get the idea, guys. Anyway, Queen and King take out a bit of value. The King does lure the Lava Hound. However, it doesn't matter. That's kind of the point of the Sui Heroes. You want your Queen to go down before the Lava Hound locks onto her. And as you can see, that side of the base is down. Again, single Inferno, but it's not going to be that big of a deal for the balloons when they get there. We can target the Lava Hounds straight onto the air defense. We know that all of the defenses at the north here are basically covered by the Lava Hounds. They're going to be on the air defense. The balloons have 3 hit points at this point. As the balloons move forward, we've directly pathed them into the middle of the base because we did bring that wider approach of balloons, and we're straight onto the Eagle Artillery. We did have a skeleton spell for the Queen as well, and again, the Battle Blimp is so easy to merge into this strategy just because you can use it as a Lava Hound to tank for balloons. You can target specific defenses if you really want to get clever with this, but in a nutshell, it's pretty easy just to merge in and dump some more balloons in that area once it has done tanking. Don't forget about your cleanup, guys. You do have a couple of minions sprinkled around there, but with the lava pups alongside them, you shouldn't have to worry too much. So that is a quick blast and summary of LavaLoon at Town Hall 11. Until next time, peace out.